Wildlife photography is a special kind of art. It is about taking pictures of animals in their natural homes. This means we go to forests, jungles, oceans, and mountains. We look for animals living freely. We do not take pictures of pets or animals in a zoo. The goal is to capture a real moment in an animal's life. It could be a lion hunting on the savannah. It could be a small bird building its nest in a tall tree. These photographs show us the true beauty and behavior of wild creatures. It is an adventure every single time you pick up your camera and step outside into their world. This type of photography is very patient work. You cannot ask an animal to pose for a picture. You must wait quietly, sometimes for hours or even days. The animals are the bosses. You have to respect their space and their rules. This means learning about the animals you want to photograph. Where do they live? What do they eat? When are they most active? Knowing these things helps you be in the right place at the right time. It is like being a detective for nature, searching for clues that lead you to that one perfect, unforgettable shot. The pictures tell a story without using any words. A photograph can show the power of a grizzly bear. It can show the gentleness of a mother deer with her fawn. Each picture is a window into a world that most people never get to see up close. It is a way to share the magic of nature with everyone. When someone sees a powerful photo of a wild animal, they feel a connection. They start to understand that animal's life. This connection is very important. It is the first step in making people care about protecting these incredible animals in their homes. Being a wildlife photographer is more than just a job. It is a passion. It is about loving nature and wanting to share its wonders. It requires courage to face wild places and unpredictable animals. It also requires a deep sense of respect for the environment. We are visitors in their world. We must leave no trace behind and never disturb the animals. The best photographers are almost invisible. They watch and wait, letting nature reveal its secrets. The reward is capturing a moment of pure wild beauty that can inspire the world and tell a story that needs to be heard. Taking photos of animals in the wild is incredibly interesting because every day is different. You never know what you will see. One day, you might photograph a huge elephant drinking water with its family. The next day, you might find a tiny, colorful frog hiding on a leaf. This element of surprise makes wildlife photography a thrilling adventure. It teaches us to be patient and to observe the world around us more carefully. We learn about the secret lives of animals, seeing how they play, hunt, and care for their young. These are moments that you can't find in books or movies. You have to be there to truly experience them. These photographs are also very important for science and education. Scientists can use pictures to study animals without disturbing them. For example, photos can help identify individual whales by the marks on their tails. They can also track the health of an animal population over time. For the rest of us, these images teach us about animals we might never meet in person. They show us the amazing diversity of life on Earth, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals. Seeing these creatures in their natural habitat helps us appreciate how special each one is and why they deserve our protection. Wildlife photographers love to capture all kinds of animals. Big cats like tigers, lions, and leopards are very popular subjects. Their power and grace make for stunning pictures. But it's not just about the big predators. Many photographers focus on birds, capturing their beautiful feathers and incredible flights. Think of a hummingbird frozen in mid-air, its wings a blur. Others might travel to the cold Arctic to photograph polar bears on the ice, or to the deep ocean to swim with sea turtles and sharks. Even small creatures like butterflies and lizards make wonderful subjects, showing us a world of detail we often overlook. The importance of this work goes beyond just taking pretty pictures. These images create an emotional connection between people and wildlife. When you see a photo of a mountain gorilla looking thoughtfully into the camera, you feel something. You see an intelligence and a spirit that is not so different from our own. This feeling is powerful. It can inspire people to learn more, to care more, and to take action to help protect these animals. The photograph becomes a bridge between our world and theirs, reminding us that we all share this one planet and have a responsibility to look after it. If you want to become a wildlife photographer, you don't need the most expensive camera to start. The most important tool is your patience. You can begin in your own backyard or a local park. Look for birds, squirrels, or insects. The key is to practice watching and waiting. Learn to move slowly and quietly so you don't scare the animals away. Use whatever camera you have, even a phone, and focus on getting as close as you can without disturbing the creature. The goal is to learn the habits of the animals near you. This is the first and most important skill you will need for this journey. A good tip for beginners is to think about the light. The best time to take photos is usually early in the morning or late in the afternoon. This is called the golden hour because the sunlight is soft and warm. This beautiful light makes your photos look much better than pictures taken in the harsh sun of midday. Also, many animals are more active during these cooler times of day. So by getting up early or staying out late, you increase your chances of both seeing wildlife and capturing it in the most beautiful light possible, making your images stand out. Learning about your subject is crucial. Before you go out, read about the animal you want to photograph. What does it eat? Where does it sleep? Is it shy or bold? Knowing these details will help you find it and predict what it might do next. For example, if you know a certain bird likes to eat specific berries, you can wait patiently by that berry bush. This knowledge helps you to be prepared to capture the action when it happens. Being a good photographer is also about being a good naturalist who understands and respects the animals they seek to document. Finally, always put the animals' well-being first. This is the golden rule of wildlife photography. Never get too close, never feed wild animals, and never do anything to frighten them or change their behavior just to get a better shot. A picture is not worth harming an animal or disturbing its home. The best photographers show deep respect for nature. They know that their job is to be a silent observer. By being responsible and ethical, you can enjoy the magic of wildlife photography while ensuring that the animals remain safe and wild for generations to come. Wildlife photography is a powerful tool for conservation. The beautiful and dramatic images that photographers capture can make people fall in love with nature. When we see a stunning picture of a snow leopard on a remote mountain, we start to understand how precious it is. These photos are shared in magazines, on websites, and on social media, reaching millions of people around the globe. They bring the wild into our homes and our hearts. This emotional connection is the first step toward inspiring action. People protect what they love, and photography helps them build that loving connection with the natural world. These images also serve as important evidence. They can show the problems that animals and their habitats are facing. A photo of a polar bear on a tiny piece of melting ice tells a clear story about climate change. A picture of a sea turtle tangled in plastic waste shows the real impact of pollution on our oceans. These powerful visuals are much more effective than just words or numbers. They provide undeniable proof that our planet is in trouble. Conservation groups use these photographs to raise awareness and to encourage governments and companies to make positive changes for the environment. Wildlife photographers often work directly with scientists and conservationists. They travel to remote locations to document endangered species and their struggles. Sometimes a photograph can lead to the discovery of a new species or help track the population of a rare animal. For example, by setting up camera traps in the jungle, photographers can capture images of elusive animals like jaguars or giant pandas. This information is vital for creating protected areas and developing conservation plans that can help these species survive and thrive for many years to come in their natural homes. In the end, wildlife photography is about more than just art. It is about being a voice for those who cannot speak. It is a way of telling the story of our planet and its incredible inhabitants. Every photo that shows the beauty, the struggle, or the spirit of a wild animal is a call to action. It reminds us that we all have a role to play in protecting our natural world. Whether you are a professional photographer or just someone who enjoys taking pictures in their local park, you can be part of this important mission. You can share the wonders of nature and inspire others to care, one picture at a time.